I think we looked at Schneider's collection yesterday, but it won't hurt for a second look. We got a 770, a 660. We got a 770 Orchard here. That's a diesel. Looks like they put new rubber on, or nearly new rubber on everything. There's an 800 diesel, or excuse me, an 880 diesel. Here's a 950 gas, an 880 puller, and a gorgeous collection of Olivers here. I think Schneiders are a bit of a staple here. They're here, I think, just about every year. Well, it's an Oliver 25. I don't know if it's kind of an industrial thing or what. Ooh, here's a Super 99 diesel. Yeah, that's a gorgeous tractor. And of course, what would a tractor show be without a whole slew of vendors? And I don't know how many are here. There's a bunch of them. Tractor parts, tractor magazines, tractor literature. Lots of it. We're just going to cruise down another row of tractors here. Don't think I've been down this row, or at least I haven't recorded it. Here's the Massey 55, Oliver 77, an old Mini, Farmall H, beautiful 520, I think in great shape. That is gorgeous. This looks to be a G, no mark on the side, but it's got to be a G. There's a 1951B from Millington, Michigan, Dennis Harry. Another one of Dennis's tractors, 1949 MT. Corey Harry from Freeland, Michigan. That's a 720. That looks like it's just a well-maintained original. And here's a couple of nice Farmalls, H and a C. A vintage 1928, it says Michigan Commercial 28 Chevy Chevrolet. Here's the little Allis Industrial B that we saw earlier in the day. It was in the parade, I believe. And a couple more rows of vendors in the background there. A multicolored John Deere garden tractor, WD 45, John Deere B, a Yamaha golf cart. What's that doing here? Farmall 300. And let's look at this side here a little bit. Uh-oh, I just saw something that caught my attention. This is a really gorgeous International 240. I think I may have to stop and take a couple of still pictures of that. That's a beauty. And it's for sale. Really nice little 36 John Deere BR. Cliff Ostrander, Chesaning, Michigan. Used to know some Ostranders. A 49AW. Not sure what the W stands for. Wide? Not sure. From St. John's, Michigan. 1949 Allis-Chalmers G. And here we got a Allis 180 coming through. People mover. Tour trolley. And we got another little section of red tractors over here. What do we got? I'm not sure. Looks Looks like an import maybe from Canada or the UK. There's a 300 utility. A B narrow. 51 Super C. And 55 300 utility. Well, back at the tour, a 53 Ford NAA Golden Jubilee, also from St. John's. There's a really nice Massey 44. Case VAC. Case SC. I don't know if that would be the original colors or not. Usually the early cases of that vintage were all orange, so somebody may taken a little bit of artistic license here. Just some folks just out taking a tour there. Oh, almost missed something. '06 McCormick Orchard. Beautiful shape, all the sheet metals there. Looks to be really nice and straight too. Doesn't look like it's lumpy or bumpy at all. Beautiful condition. Tires are a bit muddied because we had a deluge here yesterday morning and a lot of mud got slung all over the place. A Model H 1325 Eagle. Just for to see him in action here. Runs on gasoline. We can take a little stroll down Allis Alley here. There's an Allis 8070, 7580, obviously a big articulated four-wheel drive. And here's a row of tractors I'm a bit more familiar with, of course. WD, looks like it might be a high clear version. Another WD. These tractors are all in beautiful condition. Here's a CA. Looks like another CA. I think probably a B and another B and a B high clearance and another B high clearance. I don't know. Let me see if I'm lying to you. I'm sorry, that's an AC high clearance. This is an AC high clearance. Another AC. I think I'm confusing my ACs with my CAs. This is a Model B right here. And these are CAs right here. This is a CA, and that's a CA. I'm obviously not an Allis expert. Not that I'm an expert in anything. There's an Allis WC D17, a big 190 high clearance land handler from Langsburg. Beautiful D19, we've seen that before. They had that out running around here. A Series 3 D12, looks like a high clearance. And a D15, another 15, and another 15. Here's a 1962 D17, and an Allis with a excavator grader on the back. Here's a 15. Not sure, this is a 12, and a 170. and a D19 that looks like it just came from the field. And again, a D19. A B45. It's the 1968 D21, probably one of the most desirable and collectible tractors in the Allis-Chalmers line. This is a Series 2 turbocharged diesel. Just a beautiful tractor. Beautiful tractor. Too bad the tires are all muddy because like I say, we had a deluge yesterday. So owned and restored by Clarence Recker, R-E-C-K-E-R. It's a beauty though, that's for sure. And some earlier Allis tractors. I think this is probably a 15. No, it's a 14. 14 and then a 17. Something with a bucket. Another 17. A 185. And a 190 XT. I think that's comparable to an 806 Farmall. You know, 95, someplace between 95 and 100 horse. There's another Allis 220 sitting here trying to catch some shade. And an Allis 440. Looks like it's articulated, yep. Must be one of the early Allis four-wheel drive. And I believe it says Cummins on the engine. Yep. Okay. And over in this area is where we were watching the rock crushing a little bit earlier. They weren't real huge boulders, but they make big ones in the little ones, that's for sure. This is the rock pile, and that's the end result from that machine. And that one turns it into just about gravel. Again, they shovel it into the hopper. They're belt driven. So beautiful tractors, or excuse me, nice hunks of equipment. And this ought to be interesting. We're going to walk down a line of equipment here. We got a big Twin Cities, we got a Case, we got a Fordson. An oil pull. There's the Case and the Fordson again. An oil pull. A Nichols Shepherd, an Eagle, a Baker, and another Baker. And I guess this is an Altman and Taylor. Huge tractor, huge. And let's see. Oh, there's a 1919 International Harvester. Looks completely original. Here, this says the Minneapolis, so I don't know if this was the beginnings of the Minneapolis molding or what. A Huber, excuse me, a Huber, a Rumley oil pull, a Rock Island, a Hart Par, another Eagle. I've seen 3 or 4 of these Eagles here today. Another Rumley. Another IH Titan, another Huber, and a, I don't know, a Keck Gunnerman, not sure if I pronounced it correctly, a little Case, And a John Deere, looks like it might be maybe a D. This semi back here just caught my attention. I don't know if he's loading up or unloading. It's the end of the third day of the show, so we'll see. I think he's loading up and taking off. A 70-30, the 220 with the cab, and the 220 open station. Both front wheel assist. I think they're heading home. I think we looked at those earlier in the show. Beautiful tractors. Packer Farms from Athens, Michigan. It says on his truck. So that's an amazing way to go to a show. Well, looks like this guy is gonna try a little plowing with his WD-45. Let's have a look. Making a few adjustments there. Okay, kind of botched that up a little bit. I'm recording with the phone and with my video camera, so we'll see how it goes. WD-45 doesn't look like he's plowing very deep. Got 3 bottoms under there. Coming along. There you go, folks. You just got your own plowing demonstration. Little camera mismanagement there. Didn't want to get run over. Well, I guess we're not going to see it in action. They was just doing a little corn chopping here with the WD-45 and their Allis chopper. It's a 4-H harvester number 50. And they got a wagon hook back and got some chopped corn back there.
Combination on the wagon behind him there.
The 600, W9, and the Super W6. Got them on my phone, didn't catch them with these. We got a 450, and he's got several tractors hitched to it. Got the 450, the Super M, another Super M, and they all look to be very nicely restored. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tractors here. 2 Super M's. What else have we got here? Bringing up a Super C, bringing up the rear. Good morning. Just caught a little bit of the tractor parade there as we were coming in. It's the 4th and final day of the Mid-Michigan Old Gas Tractor Show Association, or Old Gas Tractor Association Show here in outside Oakley, Michigan. It's Brady Boy Bill Karras coming at you again. And got some tractor pulling today, and there's tractor pulling all 4 days well into the evening most nights. And we're looking at the V8s. I don't know anything about the weight classes or anything about the tractors, but we're watching somebody getting ready to rock and roll here in an old, looks like probably an Oliver 88, or at least that's how it started. So we'll see how it goes. Beautiful W9, 1952 model. Well, we're at the cider mill right now, and they're pressing. I guess they've got an electric motor running the apparatus. You can see the belts and pulleys and shafts moving up there. And here's the press down here. And I guess we'll wait and see what happens. Well, we're out in the static display area where this is an awful lot of orange out here. Orange is the feature tractor here this year at the Mid-Michigan Old Gas Tractor Association show, but it's an all-color show, and it happened to be the gathering of the orange this year. So it's the Orange Tractors National Show, and so you probably have more orange tractors here than you normally would. But there's a huge variety of everything. There's the cider mill over there. They got a big old cider mill in there operating. And there's several barns, and we have really old tractors. We have steam here. We got a couple of drag lines. There was rock crushing demonstrations, cedar shake, roofing, cutting demonstrations, sawmill, you name it, they got it. The B, and I'm guessing that's an A. Yeah, that's a 1944 War A. Can't be many of those around. We got two racing tracks, or rather pulling tracks, and at one of the bigger tracks, track 2, the newer one, they're doing 2 sets of pulls at one time. It's wide enough that they can divide it up, and they can have what they call a light side and a heavy side. But then over the original track 1, over on the other side of this Baker barn, is they have dirt pulling, and then they also have a big concrete slab up there for dead weight pulling on a concrete slab. Those are to me much more interesting, but to each their own. Saw a V8 powered Oliver blasting down the track this morning, so but it probably will start to wind down here in another hour or two, I'm guessing. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been to this show. So from Brady Township, Oakley, Michigan, and Brady Township, Michigan, we're going to take a pause. Interesting contraption coming up behind me. I'm not sure what it was. What it started out as, maybe a ditch witch or something. A private people mover. Here come a couple of young lads out cruising around on the John Deere. Looks like probably a 730. But what I come to look at, again, and we saw a little while ago in the parade, is the farm all train, a 450, Super M, Super M, M, Super H, and an H. Let me get up a little closer so I can maybe read some of the information. And they're Schenkel, DC Schenkel from Wheeler, Michigan, apparently owns it. This is a 57. We got a 53, another 53, a 40, 1940, 1954 Super M, or Super H, and a 39. So that would have been the first year of the styled tractors. Back up a little bit here, make sure they don't run over. And so yeah, 1939 was the first time when they introduced the M, the H, the A, and the B, I think. And so there you go. And right now we're taking a little stroll down past some of the vendors. And over in this area, and it's kind of been cleaned out a bit. A lot of people are leaving since it's the last day of the show. Lots of garden tractors, lots of Simplicity and Allis-Chalmers. So quite a few Cubs, quite a few IH Cubs. Now here comes it's like a beautifully restored Farmall F12 over here. Come down here and catch him. Lots of activity, as there always is. Well, he doesn't know where he's going, I guess. Beautiful 12. Beautiful. And a beautiful 8. Young man trying to get the old AR to fire. Doing a little adjusting there. There we go. Take some video of the outside of some of these barns here so you can hear me talk. This is the steam barn over here, the steam shed, and a lot of vintage equipment over there. They got a big huge belt and pulley and shaft system built through there to run various old machines. And this, as you can probably hear the rumble, is the engine barn. Lots of big engines. I love that big cat set there. I think that thing has been running continuously for 4 days. Every time I come by here, no matter what time of the day or evening, it's still going.